What was your first interaction with Kenneth Petty?
It was September 16th of '94. It was a Friday morning. I was on my way to school, high school. I seen him at a bus stop. I didn't think anything of it other than, there goes Kenny across the street. And
hey everybody, welcome back to My Exotic Life. As I somehow ruined, I'm coming back to you with another video. I know I've been gone for a long time. It was really due to my old editing tool that was on my old phone. It just stopped working. I had a lot of other things going on as far as like working and different jobs I was on, different ventures I was doing. So I'm definitely back, and I'm definitely going to be coming back to y'all with some new content frequently and consistently like I was before. Especially that like Nicki Minaj is being drugged. She's like just getting drugged all week. Like it just like, I don't understand what's going on. But with the clip I just showed y'all, is like, I'm not saying that this lady is lying. I'm not saying that she wasn't raped. I'm not saying that she didn't go through these things. But certain details in the story to me just don't make sense. As far as like the running to school, but you was originally going to get a dollar cab or a bus, but you ran to school so fast, like you ran and you ended up at school. I didn't understand that detail. And I just don't understand why Nicki Minaj is such a big part of this story when Nicki Minaj wasn't holding your legs. Nicki Minaj wasn't there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just her man now. Even if she did reach out and try to clear whatever it was. Because you, in court, out of your own mouth, you said that you stood up and you said that you didn't want any charges to be filed against him or whatever. You wanted to drop the charges. You said it out of your own mouth. So why would Nicki Minaj, as a wife and as a socialite, as somebody who has all these millions of followers that y'all just keep saying all the time, every thing that she's been in this last week is like, she has this many followers, she has that many followers, she's such a big influence on the world, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's why this lady is coming out, because she feels like she can gain some clout. Like, it just like, the waterworks began immediately. It's just like the crying, the everybody feeling bad. And I just feel like, should Nicki Minaj sue The Real? Like, why would The Real bring this story? Like, it's just crazy. I'm going to be doing another video talking about Trinidad and how Trinidad right now is making a mockery out of Nicki Minaj. Like, everything is like the news, everybody, they just making a mockery out of her. And I'm just like, over a tweet, like over something that she said, she wanted answers. She had questions. She wanted answers. They want us to be putting this vaccine in our body, and we don't even know what's in it. We don't even know what it's supposed to do. So I definitely felt her on what she was saying, and it was just, I guess, some misinformation that she said about her cousin's friend and the balls, the testicles swelling up or whatever. But it's like, that was just something that she tweeted. It wasn't like she was telling people not to go get vaccinated, or, how they was trying to make it seem. And it's just crazy. And I'm going to do another video about that as well. But I just want y'all to listen to the rest of this and comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know I'm a diehard Nicki Minaj fan. Anything that will be reported about her further on, now that I'm back, I will be coming back on here, and I'll actually have some different people on the show. I definitely have some different topics to discuss, and I'm definitely working on some different projects that people don't know about. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about what y'all about to see.
there goes Kenny across the street, and he asked me where I was going. I said I was going to school. I asked him where he was going. He said he was going to school too. I might have said something like, yeah, right. And I turned away from him to look for, we had dollar vans back then. Yeah. So I was looking for the bus or the dollar van. And before you know it, he was grabbing a hold of my jacket.
Jennifer, what happened after he grabbed you?
I felt something in my back. So I just assumed there was a gun.
Okay.
And I started walking. And I'm pleading with him the whole way. I'm trying to understand what does he want, and we get in front of this house. It might have been maybe the second or third house from the corner, and he kind of reaches behind me with his foot to push the door open, and he pushes me up the steps. We walk up the steps. I'm crying because now I'm inside. We walk up the steps, and I'm continuously pleading with him. I'm asking him, like, what do you want? Like, if you just want me to chill here with you, I will. And then he said I knew what he wanted. He pushed me down on the bed. We wrestled for my clothes because all I could do was hold my pants like this, as tight as I can. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me to like really fight. I just held on to my pants, and he'd hold my arms down, and he squeezed the sides of my stomach so hard. And so I'd let go, and as soon as I let go, he'd grab my pants. It was like a tug of war. After a while, I just got tired. I just felt maybe if he hurry up, I could just hurry up and leave. After he got off top of me, he stood in the mirror and he beat his chest. And he said, I'm the man, I'm the man. And so I'm asking him, please let me go. I won't tell nobody. And he just was into the mirror. He just into himself. And he went to light a cigarette. And I thought maybe, I seen a roll of toilet paper on the dresser. And I thought maybe if I liked a cigarette, I could get the match to set the toilet paper on fire. And it went out. I squirted his contact lens cleaner in his face, and he was like, thank you for wiping my face. And he just washed the water, and at that time I just seen this big plastic bottle, almost like the bleach bottle, and I just took it and swung it at him with all my might. And when he went to duck, I pushed him, and he fell in between the beds, and I just ran, and I just kept running. And just kept running, and before I knew it, I was in front of my school, and security guard was asking me, like, where have you been, Jennifer? You're late. And I told them, and they called the police, and the police came, and they put me in a van, and they asked me if I can show them the location of where this happened. I did, and I watched them bring him out in handcuffs. And then they took me to the hospital.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Now, Kenneth was arrested, but
I've never seen Nicki Minaj be intentionally hateful. I've never seen her intentionally be petty, even though it's her last name now. I've never seen her just be this person that everybody makes her out to be. So I'm going to definitely ride with Nicki Minaj till the end, because I was there from the beginning. MySpace, all of that. And she always loved her fans. She always was genuine with her fans. She always cared about how we felt, and if she was putting out a good product, if she was a good artist, if she was paying us enough attention. Like, she always cared about that. So I just hate that she got to go through this. I hate she decided to get married, and people just made this such a negative thing. And I pray for her and her family. She's still a new mom. She still has a lot of things going on. She has a documentary coming out. She's about to go back on tour. She just had COVID. It's just like she lost her father. There's a lot of things that, y'all could chill on about her, because it's not that deep. It's not that important. All the stuff that's going on with the White House and all of that, it's so irrelevant. It's just so weird and so crazy, and it's just like they want to make her the bad guy, want to make her this enemy, this person, this bad person that she's really not, and I hate to see it. And that's why I advocate for her so much, because it's like I can relate in so many ways in my personal life. So it's like, you know, you speak is a problem. You don't speak is a problem. It's like you can't win for losing. Yeah, I'm just gonna play one more clip. It's a little bit more about what the girl was saying. That the accuser was saying, or whatever. And y'all just let me know what y'all think below.
For the first time on camera regarding a lawsuit she filed against Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty. A lawsuit accusing them of harassment and intimidation, among other charges. We believe that all women's voices have the right to be heard, which is why we invited her to come here today. Please welcome Jennifer Hough and her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Jennifer and Tyrone.
Thank you.
Jennifer, I know this is not an easy thing for you to do, so we're going to take our time. After being silent for so long, why are you here speaking up today?
I'm tired of being afraid. I feel like the actions that were taken in regards to this whole situation have put me in a different type of fear at my age now, and it was wrong, and I don't want to be afraid anymore. So the only way not to be afraid is to continue to speak up.
Now, Jennifer, I'm going to read because I don't want to make a mistake, because this is an important story. Though Kenneth Petty first denied the rape charges, he was charged with first-degree rape, subsequently pleaded guilty to attempted rape, and spent over 4 years in prison, according to the inmate records. Did you feel that justice was served?
I don't think I thought about justice per se, because I was still blaming myself.
Okay.
I thought it was something that I did or didn't do. So I don't think I thought about if I got justice. I just knew he did what he did, and he went to jail, and I had to leave my family, I had to leave my home, and I had to move away. So, yeah, I never really gave it much thought.
How has this affected you emotionally over the years?
In so many ways. Hiding within myself, living and surviving through insecurities, using them to protect myself, thinking that if I don't look a certain way, I won't attract a certain type of attention.
Okay.
And I've been like that my whole life.
Jennifer, let's move forward. When it was announced that Kenneth Petty was marrying Nicki Minaj, what was your first thought about that news?
I was so afraid of being found out. I was so afraid of being known as the person he violated, and I didn't want that. You know, it's Nicki Minaj.
Jennifer, have you ever spoken to Nicki directly?
I did, in March of 2020. She called me, and she said that she got word that I was willing to help them out in a situation. I didn't understand what she was referring to. She offered to fly me and my family to LA. I turned it down, and I told her, woman to woman, this really happened. And I hadn't spoken to her since.
Now, you allege that Nicki and Kenneth were harassing you. In what way?
With them sending people to negotiate numbers as far as money is concerned with family members. And Nicki is the one who personally reached out to me. She's, you know, in regards to helping them in this situation. And then the threats that I received because I kept saying no to every offer, to every suggestion. The last incident was when one of their associates put $20,000 on my lap, and I still kept saying no. The last message I received was that I should have taken the money because they're going to use that money to put on my head.
What are you guys wanting to come from this lawsuit?
To let them know that they were wrong. And you can't do this to people. You shouldn't do this to people. He did something a long time ago, and he had consequences that he was supposed to stick with. What they did to me and my family wasn't okay. It wasn't right, and it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what your status is. You can't intimidate people to make things go better for you, and that's what they did. And I want my daughters to know that as they grow, as they experience life, as they come in contact with friends, family, strangers, or whatever, that they'll have the strength to know that they have a voice, and they should use it. And don't ever let anybody try to silence them.
I myself have been in situations similar to this as a child. I'm not taking light to the situation at all. You know, if he did do this, of course it's wrong, and she should feel how she feels, and you know, all of that. But I feel like it becomes different when it starts to feel like it's for clout. It starts to feel like you're trying to build a name for yourself, or you're trying to get something out of it. And I can't help but feel in a situation that there's something that she wants out of the situation, you know, other than them to leave her alone. Like, it's like, you know, more to it that I just can't pinpoint. But I just feel like is to go on the rail and for them to even produce this to the world, you know, is it because Nicki Minaj didn't come on your show? Like, it makes you think, like, who is out to hurt Nicki? Like, who's out to cancel her? Because it's like, for the last past years, it just feels like it's a force out here trying to end her. And it's like, you can't do that to someone that has a built-in fan base. Like, she has the number one, if not number two, competing with Beyonce. She has a really, really big fan base that doesn't play about her. Like, you know, we stand on our platforms. We could be talking about anything in the world, but we decide to talk about Nicki Minaj. I decide to talk about her because I feel like she doesn't get the respect she deserves as a person who made a staple in this industry. She came and she made it easy for these girls. Like, before her, it was Remy. And you know, all the other female rappers before them, but at that time it was Remy. She had it at that moment. You know, she fumbled, went to jail. Nicki came up, somebody gave her an opportunity because they wasn't looking for a female rapper. You know, this industry was not looking for that. But thank God, you know, she crept through and she became who she is, and she made it easy for y'all. And she made it easy also for a lot of these platforms to make their money, to talk about her. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that one person has this much power. But when you are who you are, it just is what it is. So I'm just going to end this video with saying, stay true to yourself. If you are a victim of things, you know, that happen to you that I can't say, take the right measures. Don't go to social media. Don't go to these platforms. Don't, you know, get paid to go on these shows to talk about it. You know, go get help. If you need help, go find that. You coming on these shows is not helping anyone. It's just hurting your situation. That's all. Because she has a very powerful fan base and she has a lot of money that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? You're going on here, you're slandering people. You know, it's not going to work in your favor. You know what I'm saying? When you do things like that. So comment below. I will be back on here very consistently, like I said. I have a lot of things that I will be teasing and showing you guys. And I hope that you will like it. I know that you will like it. And thank you for supporting me and everything that I've done prior to this. And I hope that y'all will continue to support me. And if you need me to support you, if you have any businesses or any things that you want me to advertise on my channel, you know, just, you know, hit me up at asim.harun, asim.harun on Instagram. And then we can talk, chop it up, see what we can do, what work we can do. And yeah, follow me, subscribe, like, share, and just be who you are. Never give up on who you are. You know what I'm saying? And stay true to you. Bye.